All right, what's good, ladies and gentlemen, and Carolina Panther fans? I'm back with another video. Hopefully, I do better than the last Carolina Panthers review video. By the way, congratulations to the Buffalo Bill fans for their team stomping and sliming my Carolina Panthers 40-9. The final score. The running game, the defense. What more can I say? You did what you're supposed to do. Well, your team did what they supposed to do, and I ain't mad at y'all. Okay, so good luck to the Buffalo Bills in the rest of the way. Hopefully, they find themselves in the Super Bowl and try to win one. Just saying. Now, as for my Carolina Panthers, their three-game winning streak, it snapped thanks to the Buffalo Bills. They didn't buckle up, and that's all she wrote. And you do see, without Bryce Young, the offense looks different. I mean, Andy Dalton, he played really bad. I think the Panthers coughed up, how many sacks they coughed up? 7 sacks. And I would say at least 4 of them is on Andy Dalton because he pump faked it and just took the sack, or he just held the ball too long. The other 3, I put it on the offensive lineman. So, yeah, and the coaching staff with the so-called double trouble 2.0 mix and match, trying to confuse the Buffalo Bills, having Rico Dowell at a kickoff, then have Trooper Hubbard run the football and having him. It is crazy. They're going to have to figure out they're going to have to get that sorted out before the season's over. Because it's just getting stupid. And you're not going to win too many football games when you turn the ball over 3 times versus Buffalo's 0 zilch, not a donut. Okay? And you're not going to win football games when your defense allows 245 rushing yards. Okay? If I'm a Panthers offense, you had to know that the rush defense of the Buffalo Bills, they were ranked 31st, I believe. They allowed, 5.8 yards on the ground, something like that, the worst since 1960s or something like that. You mean to tell me you couldn't run the football long enough? But I understand they had to abandon it due to the fact that, guess what? The game was getting away from them, so they had to throw the ball. So I know people say, hey, look at the Miami Dolphins game. It didn't the game was getting away from them, but they stuck to the game. That is true. But we're talking about Buffalo Bills. They actually have a quarterback named Josh freaking Allen. Okay? He could run, he could throw, he could do all those. He could do all of that. Tua Tagovailoa, that's a whole different story. We're not getting to that. So the Panthers defense just got bum rushed. The offense, they were playing mind games, let alone playing cute. Especially the first possession where they had that long run. They got in the red zone and they went with that wildcat when Rico Dowell was under the center and trying to run the ball right up the gut. That's where it took a turn for me, because the next play was on second down. It was a passing play. The pocket was collapsing. Andy Dalton tried to scramble. The Buffalo Bill defender punched the ball right from behind, and that's when his teammate recovered it. Ever since then, it's just been nothing short of nightmare. Okay. Now, granted, the Buffalo Bills did have a not so great in the first quarter, but look at the second and third quarter. The second quarter, that's where it all started. Okay. The game ended in the third quarter. So hopefully this is one of those games that Carolina Panthers just bust that game tape, throw it in the trash, get ready for the Green Bay Packers next Sunday in Lambeau Field. Hopefully they have an offensive shootout, but that's wishful thinking. So All they have to do is just try to keep Jordan Love in the pocket. Don't let him beat you. As far as the Panthers offense versus the Packers defense, if Bryce Young plays, hopefully he don't turn the ball over and turn into points like we saw today with Andy Dalton. He was just awful all the way. So, yeah. And before I go, let me say something. Rest in paradise to Nick Mangold. The link will be in the description. And last but not least, to all the Carolina Panther fans, well, not all, but there are some people in the Panthers fan base saying that Andy Dalton was going to do his thing, the Carolina Panthers going to curb stomp, slime, and stampede the Buffalo Bills. Yeah, the red rifle wasn't great at all. If you watch the game, you know what I'm talking about. And with that in mind, I'm throwing you a salute. I'm out. What's your thoughts?